Welcome to the video in which we are going to learn about English proverb. So let's learn about English proverb. So the proverb that we are going to learn today is a bad workman always blames his tool. So whenever a person blames on his tool instead of taking the responsibility for his failures, in that particular case we use this proverb. So basically, a skilled person would take the responsibility of his or her failures, and a person who is unskilled blames on the other object. And if no matter how good the tool is, he is unable to perform that particular task. In that situation, we use the proverb, a bad workman always blames his tool. So now let us understand about its meaning. So its meaning is whenever somebody blames for his tool for its poor performance, instead of admitting the lack of skills, we use this proverb that a bad workman always blames his tool. This was the proverb that came into place in 13th century, and it was a French proverb. So whenever a person blames on his tool rather than admitting that it was his or her inability, we use this proverb. Now let us use this proverb in sentence. So before that, I would like you to imagine a situation where a footballer is playing a football and the footballer could not perform that well. And by the end of the game, he said that I would have performed well if it was not raining, because at the time the game was running, it was raining. And by the end of the game, he said that if there was no rain, he would have performed well. So the actual case was that the footballer was not that able to play football, or he was not that skilled in football. And instead of saying that I'm not that skilled and it is because of that I could not perform well, rather he said that it was because of rain. In order to hide his inability, he said that. So in that particular situation, these proverbs can come into place. So we can use this proverb in sentence as the football player blamed the rainy weather for his poor performance, but as they say, a bad workman blames his tools. So in this way, we can use this proverb in a sentence. Now let us imagine us another situation where Mary says John to try a disc. So after John tastes Mary's dish, then he says that I'm sorry to tell you that, but it does not taste that well. So he says that the taste of dish was not that good. So then Mary replies, it's not my fault, oven was not working properly. So she, instead of saying that I was not able to cook properly, or she instead of saying that she was not professional cook, she said that her oven was not working properly. She delegated her failure to other object. In this situation, we can say a bad workman always blames his tools. And John, by smiling, says, well, a bad workman always blames his tool. So this is the situation at which we use this proverb. Remember that a skilled person would never would take the responsibility of each or her failures rather than blaming it on other person. So this is all about this proverb. We will be seeing you in another video. Till then, have a good time. Stay tuned with Just Learn.